your best. Picnic 気分 feel so good. 素敵な afternoon. プラチナみんな yeah. 固めて転がす I love you いつでも smile for you 君だけにラブ Hey so 頑張らなくちゃ Compilation Compilation お揃いの T シャツ Hey 手編みのマフラーと Oh yeah ハートウォーミング目白押しIt's my way. Na 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 na塊魂 Na na naななななな塊魂 La 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 la塊魂 Na na naなななななな塊魂塊魂ピースな気分酔いしれて
hello. Hi. Happy Easter, everybody. I don't know. If you celebrate Easter, I hope you're having a good Easter. Did you go to church this morning? I didn't. I slept. I'm just here for the chocolate and the funny little bunnies. And, yeah. We're gonna honor Jesus with a violent video game. Because it's Sunday, baby. Woo! Yeah. How's it going? How's it going? Let's start this game, I guess. What else do I have to talk about? It's Easter. It's a Sunday. It's a freaking Sunday. I'm gonna do a little movie night in my silly little Discord server this evening. And in the spirit of Easter, I think we are going to watch some funny VeggieTales stuff. Some nice Sunday school nostalgia for me and anyone else who had that experience of watching VeggieTales. Okay, there we go. I was worried for a moment the audio wasn't coming through from the game. Don't worry, we got it. We got the audio for the video game. But anyway, I'm gonna tab out of that for another second just to type in my little Discord command in there. So if you're not in the Discord server, you can come join us tonight to watch VeggieTales. Yeah, we're gonna do some silly Easter themed Christian vegetable cartoons, because why not? Why not? There's no reason not to watch some Christian vegetable cartoons. Look at my save file. Isn't it beautiful? I'm only 10 hours away from having 200 hours in this game. I've spent almost 90 hours on chapter 12, and I thought my 50 hours of chapter 11 was a lot. Listen, I've been doing mini games, I've been gambling, I'll spend hours just playing koi koi, getting some wooden tags. I've gone through the entire Sotenbori battle arena. Level 61 now. Yeah, I'm at the Seagull Cinema right now. I was watching some movies with the homies. Gonna have Ichiban take his boyfriend on a date right now. That's how we're starting the stream. Gonna have a little movie date. I like this game. If you didn't know, in case you didn't know, this game, I like it. I like it. I like it. Me and the crew. We're gonna watch a movie. Let's go. I'm gonna watch a movie with my boy. And we're gonna watch his favorite movie. Shark Vacation. When a group of immature college students take a dip in shark-infested waters, the blood will spill. The shark looks pretty fake, though. Let's watch this film. I need to take a sip of water before I have to focus on the commands. Look at this. The boys are watching a movie. Whoa, a shark! Just immediately someone's getting eaten. This looks like a beautiful movie.
Shit, movies make me so
I
sleepy.
love this extremely normal video game. We're watching Shark Vacation. We must not fall asleep. not to brag or anything, but I was getting like S ranks in this mini game last night. I was like not even trying that hard. I'm like a gamer. Not. When I get into the harder difficulties of this thing, oh man. Yo, thank you, alarm cock. That was an alarm cock. Just in case you didn't know. This is a very violent and serious video game about organized crime.
Yeah, I gotta sleep more.
Beep beep beep.
I didn't fall asleep for once.
Whoa, everyone's getting eaten by sharks. Gotta dance out of here. Yeesh.
I'm sleepy all of a sudden.
I have to gamer focus. I'm watching so carefully for these sheep men. Rush mode. Ugh. Oh, I was just gonna say, pretty sure one of these chickens is gonna show up here. Oh, oh. Ah.
That was awesome.
We did it. We watched the Funny Shark movie. Movie date success.
Made it to the end.
なんとかサメから逃げ切れたぜ。でもみんなと楽しいひと夏を過ごすはずがとんでもないことになっちゃったな。ってあれおかしいな。前からなんか見覚えある背びれが。
いやー。
That was awesome.
Check it out. S rank. I'm gamer.
That was awesome.
He loved it.
Leave it to me.
That scene where those guys got eaten, that was the whole movie. The whole movie was that. It looked like the whole movie was... Oh shoot, I didn't pay attention to the characters' names, are you kidding me? Was it Yuko? I don't remember. Those stupid kids that were hooting and hollering like a bunch of baboons. Indeed. Trying to guess who will live and who will die is part of the fun.
I like that one. Yeah.
Come on, Mr. Fins, chomp those bastards! This is beautiful. Glad he had fun. Still, who'd have guessed he'd like it that much? This man loves Violent Shark movie, making me want to watch some dumb violent movie. But no, tonight we'll watch VeggieTales. Exclamation point Discord in the chat. Happy Easter, everybody. Oh, party chat. No, that's, I pressed the wrong button. Now I've turned this random guy into a pig. Come on, party chat.
The movie was great. Never thought the Notebook would be the key to...
Hey, watch it!
Huh?
I was gonna watch that later, don't spoil it for me.
Not one for spoilers, huh, Dachi-san?
Of course not. I want the purest experience possible. And don't get me started on those ads that say, you won't believe the big twist, or whatever. Can't stand that kind of crap.
Why is that?
Think about it.
Grandpa's
The twist will be
mad.
boring if you know it's coming. If I know about it, all I do is brace for it. And then I won't be watching it the way it was intended.
Wow, you really are a purist, Adachi-san.
Yeah, well, I say you just go on opening day.
Well, okay. No spoilers. What was I gonna do? I'm wondering if I should jump right into the story or go over here. I've got some drink links to do, and I wanna go like talk to Eri because there's some kind of thing with her after. Cause like I got to number 1 in the business mini game. Let's take a taxi over to the bar and see what happens. I don't do too much side content because I've been doing a lot of side content on my own time, and I also, you know, I want to get through the story on stream. I've done a few streams that have been mostly or entirely side content. So let's do some story. But first I'll go here. Just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Hey, Eri.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, yourself. You wait long?
Not at all. I'm glad you made it out.
Yeah, I've just been spending hours playing Koi Koi. It's fine. And you know, taking my other friends out on movie dates.
I've been thinking about how lucky I am to have you around. Our company would be
Yeah, so
nowhere
now
without
we
you.
know that, like, canonically she has a crush on Ichiban, so there's that.
Got us. We made money,
Just
shared
to
memories. I'm the one who's
fill
lucky.
you in on that.
I mean, I was broke on the street not that long ago.
Even so.
Canonically, I'm still broke on the
let me ask
street
you,
because the business
where do we go
minigame
from
is non-canon.
Huh? You mean, like, what's our relationship? You can't be
Girl,
thinking
no,
marriage.
No,
Are you?
please, this is embarrassing.
Come on. I'm talking about our company here.
Oh, right. The company, Ichiban Holdings. Of course.
Do you have a vision for it, Eri-chan?
Oh, now you want to talk about the future.
Hey.
But in all honesty, my vision so far, it's been to keep my dad's company afloat. I hadn't thought much further than that. As long as the business is operating, that's good enough. Or so I thought. Now I know there's more to it. If I want us to grow as a business, we have to do more than keep the status quo.
We literally don't have
We
to
need
grow
to
as
be
a business,
ambitious in
though.
order to survive.
We're at the top
Which
of the
is
top.
why I
We
came up with a
straight
new
up don't
goal for
have to
us.
grow.
Yeah? What's that?
We can just chill, man. We can just keep
To
going
make
as we
Ichiban
have.
Holdings the best in the country, and maybe even the world, at bringing people joy.
That does sound ambitious.
Now, of course, I have to prioritize things like sales and profit. That's a given.
Nah, screw
But
that. Let's
what
give all
good
our
is a
money to
wealthy
charity.
company without happy employees or
Let's
satisfied
pay all our
They're the
employees
backbone of our business.
triple what they're
Eventually, we'll
making
scale
now.
and expand
It's
our
just
operation. but we build it on trust and goodwill.
Screw
Those
capitalism,
things
man.
always come first.
Hey, I like it. That's an Eri-chan goal if I ever heard one.
Well, forgive me if it's too idealistic. I'm sure that's exactly what Hosho picked up on when he met me.
Don't say that. Your ideas are really good. And you've grown so much since then.
I'm happy you think so, Kasuga-san.
No, Eri-chan. I still plan on hustling like my life depends on it. For you and your company.
Gotta
What I
hustle,
want from you
baby.
is
Get
to
that
hold me up
bag
when I
or
falter.
whatever.
To always be there by my side.
Huh?
Was that too much?
Kasuga-san!
Bro.
Eri-chan.
Oh gosh! I don't think I can handle this!
Okay, girl.
Eri-chan!
She take a nap.
awake?
Kasuga-san... Did I just...
Pass out? Yeah. You scared the crap out of me. So, I brought you here to rest.
Is that what happened? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I
Eri,
did
it's
that.
fine. You literally
Hey,
passed
you don't
out
gotta
as the
apologize.
first time we met you.
You are okay, right?
My head's still spinning. I think I just got a little overwhelmed.
You were overwhelmed?
Like, I get it,
By what?
girl. I get it.
Was it
Ichiban
something
is
I
really
said?
pretty.
It wasn't exactly what
I
you
get
said,
it.
but the intention behind it.
I'm not sure I get it, but won't you feel better if you take a load off and rest? That might help.
Yeah, maybe so. I'll take you up
Ichiban
on
doesn't
that.
get how freaking handsome
Good.
he is.
Get some sleep, Eri-chan.
I will. Good night, Kasuga-san. That was a good nap. Huh?
He's taking a
Did you
nap
fall
too.
asleep too?
Cute.
I guess even you get exhausted. You said you wanted me right there by your side.
But like, as a friend.
Someday, you'll be saying that as my
No,
man,
honey,
and not just my business partner.
honey, no.
I hope.
Eri-chan?
Kasuga-san.
So funny. No, don't fade to pink. Don't fade to pink.
What's wrong?
Huh? Eri-chan? What about that kiss? Was it all a dream?
I'm not sure what you mean, Chief. Could it be you were sleeping too long?
Know what? Forget it. Pretty sure that was a dream. Yep.
What were you dreaming about, if I may
This is
ask?
so awkward. I kind of love it.
Oh, it was...
This game like
Something
single-handedly
really
taught me
nice.
to love secondhand embarrassment.
I see. Well, I'm happy for you. Ready to go downstairs now?
So charming.
Yeah. Back to reality, I guess.
What? Was it actually him who likes her? I don't know. I know there are like there's a kind of a romance thing in this game. Bartender!
Yeah. Sorry for knocking out up there. But man, I really needed that.
I'm sure you did. You two enjoy your private time?
Huh?
Anyway, I suggest you go wash up.
Oh, right.
Bright red
You know, miss.
lipstick.
You're craftier than I gave you credit for.
Huh? That's not what I was... Look, can you keep this a secret?
Of course. My business also runs on joy. Be it at the end of a glass or a good conversation.
Thank you.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, just our vision, right?
Right.
What? Are your eyes bad?
Not that kind of vision.
So
You
silly.
guys like that?
I'll give you an A for effort.
Okay. Sure. Girl, what was that? What is going on here? Can we like just be friends? I can you can be part of my squad. But like, man. Should I do a drink link? Kind of want to do the drink links with these boys. Yo, Jungi, let's have a drink. I promise we'll get to the main game after this.
Perfect timing, Kasuga-san. There's something I must tell you.
Are you gonna confess your love for me
I
too?
mentioned that a group was looking for me in and around Ijincho, and that the Komijo were looking into their motives and identities.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
I remember
relief.
you
I mean,
saying
what?
You learn anything new?
Yes. It seems they've disappeared from Ijincho. They've avoided the Komijo's nets at every turn.
Well, who cares? Let's get a drink. No, I mean, I do look calm.
Well, you sure as shit look calm. Or is that just me?
Yo, the
Very
subtitles weren't
observant of you.
accurate.
So what's your take on all
Oh, my
this?
intellect went up. That's like my
It's
one
possible
stat
that
that's
the
not
group in
at max
question
yet.
has left the city, and I imagine it's because they found their target.
Their target?
What I mean is, I believe my enemies have already ascertained my location and are waiting for the opportune moment to strike.
Whoa,
Ah,
that's
If
scary.
that's the case, then they're quite skilled. They've managed to elude the Komijo's eyes this whole time.
but that's bad news, right?
Yes. And for you and everyone else around me, we could fall right into their hands at any moment.
Okay, but that's only if we sit around and wait, right?
What?
No point in being such a stranger. We'll lend you a hand. Let's find these creeps together. Hit them before they hit us. You feel me?
The Komijul have been looking into their whereabouts.
You feel?
Even so, they've proven quite difficult to find. Finding them on our own won't be easy.
So you really think they're Jingang Mafia remnants? You were saying something about that last time, right? That they might be after you because you're using your old boss's name?
Yes, I have no reason to deny that given the circumstances.
Then why not drop the Jungi Han thing and go back to being Youngsu Kim? I'm guessing there's some reason you can't do that? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, there's nothing preventing me from doing so. I simply wish to continue being Jungi-han.
Even if it means being hunted down?
I don't wish to get you or the others involved in the Jingon Mafia's troubles. But it appears to be too late, so I may be troubling you already. Everyone should be on their guard. My pursuers could attack at any time.
You forget who you're talking to or something?
I love
sorry.
attacking.
We've tangoed with both the Yijing 3 and the
And I
Yomi
love
Alliance
tangoing.
guys. We couldn't let
You
our
wanna
guards
dance?
down even if we wanted to. Adding the Jingon Mafia to that list ain't gonna make us any less ready.
Interesting. It seems our little party is much tougher than I expected. Then I'm amongst reliable friends.
You
Maybe
are amongst
I am
us.
allowed to trouble you after all.
Yes.
So what now? Do we toast to our new friendship yet?
No, I won't be getting that
No.
close. It would be out of character for Jungi-han.
Oh, buddy.
Keep putting yourself on a pedestal like that and we'll start leaving you out.
Bro, just let us be your friend and let yourself be a human person. You can now be a musician or a chef. Congratulations. We love you so much you can be a musician or chef now. Zhao, your turn. Friendship, friendship, friendship. Oh, there's Zhao. Drinking solo, but looking right at home.
Kasuga-kun.
With his
Just in
big
time.
old shorts.
I was waiting for you.
Huh? What's up? Did something happen?
I'll get right to the point. Mabuchi's come back to Ijincho.
Wait, really? I thought you gave him and his boys the boot.
Right? Ain't that some shit? After we let him go and everything.
Yeah. Do you think he wants back in the Yokohama Lumon?
Who knows? I don't think he has that kind of power anymore. Most of his lackeys bailed on him.
What about the Omi? Is it possible they're still backing him?
The Omi Alliance wouldn't have any use for him at this point.
Well, if that's true, wouldn't it mean his return isn't much of a threat?
That's what I'm thinking. Mabuchi's out with the trash now. Bet you're happy about that.
I don't know, that guy gave us some real problems, so like maybe we shouldn't underestimate him?
Maybe. But remember, he was in control of Ijincho not that long ago.
I'm sure I've said it before, but the real issue is with Songhui.
Yeah. She'd be setting a bad example if she didn't bring the hammer down on the guy who torched their home.
Yep. She's running the show now. Songhui finds out Mabuchi's back, he's as good as dead.
True. So, what do you want to do about all this?
I want to chase him off before the Komi Jewel make their move.
So you still won't turn your back on him? Even after all he's done?
Right? Think I'm just too soft. But when it comes down to it, he's still my brother. Even though he acts nothing like it. Guy tried to kill me for shit's sake.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being soft. You're better off that way, if you ask me. I like knowing there's actually a beating heart somewhere in that chest of yours.
Don't tell me you're surprised, Kasuga-kun. Bastard.
Anyway, if we're gonna get to him before the Komi Jewel, we can't be sitting on our asses. Once we find out where he is, we're gonna have to move quick. If you need a hand, just let me know.
Kasuga-kun, thanks. You know, if anyone's a softie here, I'd say it's you.
Does that make you think any less of me?
Nah, quite the opposite. I think it's actually pretty cool.
Good shit.
I love these cool softies. I love these soft, cool dudes. Zhao can now be a fortune teller or a foreman. Friendship has given him the power to see the future or wield a big hammer. I love this game. Hang on a sec. I thought of something.
Thanks.
I think I've given Zhao lilies already. I don't think I've given flowers to Jungi, so I need to make sure I give him flowers. If I remember correctly, you can't give them flowers once you've maxed out your bond with them. So here, roses for you. Hope you like this. A rose bouquet for me? Yeah. You gonna take it or not? Of course I will. I love roses. There's no truer beauty. Thank you. Yay! I love giving flowers to the homies. Do you have anything to say? What? He's kind of built? He's kind of what? He's what? Damn, he's kind of sexy, don't you think? He's kind of... Good for you. Good for you. Hey, partner, you go to... Who you calling partner? I mean, sure.
Hey, Chan. Wanna join me for a drink?
No.
Sure.
I imagine that would start her, like, what, like, romance thing? I don't want to romance Psycho, she's my homie! Not that I've ever been opposed to kissing the homies, but you know, Psycho's different. I love that these two sit together and talk. You two getting along good? Made up after Zhao sent assassins after Nanba a while back. I also like that these two sit together. Like, they're friends. Real fun. And then Jungi hangs out here. I wonder if he'll sit with the others more after we finish his drink length thing. Like, come on, man. Come on. You're one of the pals. You're one of the squad. Come chat with the others. Come on. Eri, it makes sense for Eri to be on the side because she's like not even a canon character. she's like, Eri's weird. Eri's got a weird place in all this. But anyway, I think it's time to actually progress. Let's go. We gotta go to the Omi Alliance headquarters again. The Granny's house. The Granny Alliance. Grammy. First I need to pick up garbage from the ground. Do. It's telling me to go to this taxi specifically, so sure, let's go for it. I feel like I could totally progress from any taxi, but I guess we'll... let's get into a fight! Oh, and then we get to listen to this battle music. That's good. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm not backing down.
Am I gonna stick with this party? I don't know. Whatever. Attack. Just attack. I upgraded some weapons. I did some weapon upgrades. We've got some real powerful gear now. Got a legendary hero's bat +1. Got this funny helmet and these, and then I don't have the body armor to go with this set, so we got that. I don't know if these are the best accessories for me to have right now. Who cares? This is a sexy outfit too. The Viking helmet with the Fable robe and the Quixotic greaves and this funny magic staff. Legendary cane with the power to vanquish evil. And we got the Bastard Soda EX. Cyber armor and dragon boots. Scorching spatula. Look at my guy. My powerful little chef. He's got the hellish cape. And sacred leather socks. And this guy's got a whole samurai helmet. I haven't had him in my party for a long time. He's got a cool outfit though. The minister hat. And super high frequency ruler EX. Oh, and she also has a samurai helmet. Boom. Alright. Let's go. Big funny octopus. I must pick up garbage. No, I can't right now. Okay. Okay. Can I pick up garbage from this one? No? Okay. Okay. Let's just take the taxi and progress in the story. Okay. Let's go. Taxi to Omi Alliance HQ. Go. Having to clear my throat. Excuse me. Cutscene. Yo, it's Mitsu leading us in. Let's go. Ooh, baby. Dad! So pretty!
Hold up there.
Who is this? Oh!
Who's this guy again?
Nintendo.
One of the Omi lieutenants.
Yeah. I think I recognize him.
From where?
What you mumbling to yourself about? Spit it out. While you're at it, why are you here and how'd you even get in?
Tendo, let him through. He's my guest.
Your guest, huh? But acting captain, isn't he?
Exactly right. The man who took a bullet from my gun straight on. And now here he is, back from hell itself to see the captain released from prison.
Yeah? That is real commitment. Well, if he causes any trouble, any at all, it'll be on you to clean up the mess. Agreed?
It'll be fine.
All right. I'll go back to trying to figure out what the hell is going down here today.
Nothing
Oh,
to
what's
figure
so
out except the popcorn.
mean?
So you can watch the shit turn the Omi Alliance on its head.
And I mean, nothing's happening. What are you talking about? Nothing's
Remember
going
what you
on
did in
here.
the June show? Now it's your turn.
Got the whole squad in here.
Oh, I just realized who he is. He used to be a star heavyweight boxer. He's the loony who agreed to fix a fight for money, but when he didn't get paid, he beat the fixers to death.
Oh, yeah. I
Damn.
remember that too. What a role model, huh?
What? Yo, who's that? Yo, who's this guy?
Captain! Welcome home, sir!
Oh, that's who he is. Thank you. Thank you, video game, for telling me. Excuse me.
Here's the plan. The Omi Alliance was more or less split in half when they marched on Kamurocho.
Who are those
Most
guys?
of the officers, the ones with tenure anyway, are still here in Sotenbori. Soon they'll all be gathering in the HQ's banquet hall, celebrating Watase's release. But by then, Watase will already have a document in his breast pocket.
In his breast? Breast? Huh? Breast? Talk about breasts?
The Omi Alliance of Kansai started off as the idea of a few ambitious men more than 100 years ago.
You have a funny
In the early
voice.
days, we were fierce, ready to go to war at any moment. Although we only fought against other
You look
factions,
so short.
we know these wars took a heavy toll on the people here in the city we call home. For that, we are deeply sorry.
What's going on?
Therefore, on this day, the presiding chairman does declare, and I, Captain Watase, do co-sign this official document which proclaims the Omi Alliance of Kansai is hereby dissolved.
Huh? What the fuck?
This we pledge to the Osaka PD.
What? Why are you doing this, Captain? What are you thinking?
All these guys in their boring suits, and then you know who's a character because they're not dressed in boring suits. So he kind of has a boring suit, but he looks a little extra fancy.
I'm Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Hi.
Tojo clan. The fuck's he doing here?
As the Omi Alliance does, so
Psycho
shall we.
is the one
The
single
Tojo clan
woman
is
in the
also
room.
officially
Good for
dissolved.
her.
Watase-san
I mean,
and I
damn.
will serve as each other's witnesses as we each end our factions together.
Didn't have to shoulder that burden.
This decision was ratified by the Omi chairman, Captain Watase, and acting Captain Masumi Arakawa.
Bullshit! What kind of shady crap is this?
Did Mitsu tell you that, Ichiban?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Remember now?
Yeah, but I still didn't think the Tojo and Omi would just dissolve at the same time.
I know. This is going to send shockwaves through our world, and many will oppose it. Doubtless, someone will try to start a war of succession. But we anticipated that. and
Succession?
built
Like that
many
businessman
defenses
TV
against it.
show that everyone likes to talk about?
What did you have to do?
The 6th chairman planned every last detail.
Watase was involved too. He felt the same sorrow as I did about the future of Yakuza life. When we were finally forced to conclude that this is where it will all end. The problem was, how do we end the largest Yakuza group in Japan peacefully? We knew that if we simply broke the news to the officers, there would have been mutiny. To make matters worse, Watase had just been thrown behind bars by way of the 3K plan. And with their leader out of sight and out of mind, one wrong move could have started a coup.
Right.
But then we had the idea to use the Kamurocho 3K plan in our favor.
How'd you do that?
We came up with 2 steps to implement. First, ensure the 3K plan succeeded.
What the hell?
To achieve that, we purposely let Arakawa-san leak the Tojo clan intel. And then Aoki drove the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho just as we knew he would. He had no idea, of course, that this was our desired outcome. Amusing to think that he still considers it his greatest achievement. In reality, the 3K plan only worked because we allowed it to.
Apparently.
After that, the 6th chairman made his second request of me. I was to keep playing the role of the greedy traitor, dancing on the Tojo clan's grave. All while bringing the Omi into Kamurocho to take the Tojo clan's place.
Arakawa-san's admirable efforts split the Sotenbori Omi horde right down the middle. Which leads us to Sotenbori as you see it now. Half its men stuck in Tokyo. Weakened, spread too thin.
And this was Arakawa-san's goal all along? This exact situation?
Yes, and he finished it right on schedule. Watase's day of release is here, and we can make our announcement.
And now back to the present. Yep. They made their announcement. People are angry.
Fuck you, Watase! You're a goddamn traitor!
Oh. You're strong. Knife. It was cute.
I made sure this would be nice and sharp for today.
I really want to test it out. Any volunteers?
Damn, seeing these Tojo clan legends fighting is fucking crazy!
Yeah, very impressive. These guys are all Omi officers, huh? There are still this many? Even with half of them in Kamurocho?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you sound excited.
I'm not excited.
We're gonna march this declaration down to Osaka PD. I know, most of you are none too happy about it, so listen up.
Listen
If you
up.
consider yourself real Yakuza, then you have to stop me by force.
Let's fight.
Good shit. I'm starting to see the big picture, Arakawa-han.
Tendo.
This kind of brawl, most of us never lived to see one like it. So if we're gonna make history here, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a stand with the side having the most fun.
You twisting the knife on us, Tendo?
Tendo's on our side.
Against you.
I'd say we're still looking pretty outnumbered here. That's the whole reason they called us, man.
Finally, time to step out of the shadows.
Ichiban's so thrilled.
Look at us. We're about to have the fight of our lives just to get that point across.
Yeah, I wanna fight, baby. This is so cool. And Psycho's here. Damn, Psycho, you should have stayed home. Too many men here. Oh, battle time, let's go.
Here we go.
I got this.
Damn, Psycho gets to move first, huh? Well. Cool battle music. I have charmed this man.
You're gonna get stomped.
Now I'm gonna light all these guys on fire.
I'm not backing down.
I could just orbital laser them and end this now. Nah. Hey.
Okay.
I got this.
Oh, I can show you a new move I got.
Come, my winged friends!
Pigeons!
You hungry?
Yeah! One guy left. Missed.
Right.
I'm over here. You're in it now. Weak.
Do I have any fun moves to show off here? Well, I got this. I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not gonna waste it on this one little guy. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna swap. I'm just gonna smack him. Oh, he's resistant to being smacked.
I'm not backing.
I have a bone crushing bat. Have I showed that one off yet?
I'm over here.
Smack a guy really hard with a bat. Boom! Wow, he's resistant to being smashed really hard with a bat. What about being smashed with a flaming bat? Boom. And the power of friendship! No, he is resistant to that. Okay. Oop. Ooh, you got me that time. Get smashed up again. Oh, he didn't get charmed that time. Oh well. How about some knives?
All yours.
He's weak to knife. Oh, that's good to know.
Okay. I'm over here.
Boom. We're done. We're done here. Sweet. Fight! 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 Fight!
Damn it. This has gone far enough.
Watase!
Watase! I forgot this was this part! I forgot!
I knew you weren't really gone.
Who's that?
So he's finally back.
Who's that?
The Dragon of Dojima.
What? I forgot this was this part. Oh, who's that? I don't know who that is. No. What?
How did you find him?
Who, him? I don't know what you're talking about. He's just some extra muscle. Some bodyguard I hired. Couldn't even tell you his name.
Leave this part to me. You guys worry about the front line. I'll protect the back. Even if it costs me my life.
I don't know who you are. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Love that Ichiban has no idea who he is. Love that. I also love, fun fact, apparently his voice actor in the English dub was his, like, original voice actor in the original English dub that was apparently a crappy dub, but it was mainly because the direction was bad. Anyway.
Time for seconds. This feast ain't over till it's over.
Tits. You know it's serious when the tits come out. More battling. Let's go. Hell yeah.
I got this.
I want to use like more of her different moves, but Smash Step is just so good.
Try this on the side. You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Let's come on, which one of you is you? You're like more or less in the middle. Love this move.
I'm not backing down.
I'm just gonna smack one of these guys. You die. Look around the room here. Arakawa. Just stand stop. Everyone just stand stop. Well, there's Tendo. There's Majima doing his funny little dance. Oh, Saijima is over there. There's the guy just like on his ass in the corner there. Well, this guy's been knocked out, and this mysterious man just ready to throw down, and there's these guys at the front there just watching, just chilling. Booba. Booba. Okay. Okay, battle over. Yahoo!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Nap time for the Omis.
Is that all of them? Nice. We did it.
Nap time for Ichiban. Nap time for everyone. Everyone's just leaving.
Good luck out there, Kasuga. You're gonna do great.
If you say so, mysterious stranger.
Hey, Ichi.
Hey Dad, there's sad guitar music playing. What's going on?
Sorry for not standing up. My body's not following my orders right now.
Stop trying. You deserve to relax for once. I owe you so much. If you hadn't shown up with all your allies, things might have gone sideways.
No.
My allies? You mean my besties?
It was all my friends doing.
Well, then you have some very good friends. A rare thing.
Arakawa-san.
I'm very impressed and so happy you survived all this, Ichi.
He's crying.
Arakawa-san.
Bro. Yo, it's the news! Ew, look at all the police. Gross. Oh, okay, now we're back home.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean you were hiding the 6th chairman this whole time?
Who's he talking to?
That's what I've been telling you. Do you see now?
Actually, I'm pretty damn confused.
Well, when you have more money than you know what to do with, social connections come naturally. Even unique connections like 6th Chairman Daigo-kun. We met under strictly professional circumstances, of course. He came to me for help after the Kamurocho 3K plan got underway.
Did you hide Majima-san and Saejima-san too?
Oh, yes. And can I just say, despite their formidable reputations, they were perfect gentlemen each time I spoke with them. I never thought that you, of all people, would end up rescuing them. Life is so random at times.
So random.
I rescued them.
I love
I just let them build
Nikogata
muscle,
so much.
that's all. Of course, then I got lost in the fun of the fight. The fight of a lifetime.
You are a Kawa fan, you. Well, you really love him, huh?
He's my
With all my
dad.
soul. And we're meeting up later today. Call it a date, I guess.
Oh, how romantic. Well, you'll have to dish about it later.
Sure thing.
No, Nick,
Clear
he's my
your schedule. I could
dad.
talk about him for days.
I love that. I love that so much. Love Nikogata. Oh, more cutscene. Hit this right away. I keep thinking the end of chapter 12 is going to come up, but no, there's more. Whole lot happening back to back.
On you, Ichi. I know we made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
Yeah, go see
I get it, boss.
Pipa
Totally get it.
Hoshino.
When there's a shot at Peking Duck and Heian Tower, you take it. It was kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know that.
No.
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man. I don't give a damn who I eat with.
Well, is Sotenbori all quiet now with the Omi alliance dissolved?
People don't know how to react. Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
Any Omi guys rioting or anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything. Even when they had real strength.
I love this
they didn't
man's
manage to
Mr.
stop
X
us from
fit.
submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then.
Real
Hate to say
fashionable.
it, but their reputation's in the toilet. We don't need to dunk their
Genuinely.
faces in the bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
Damn, great toilet analogy, boss.
No, we just did the best we could. And this is how the chips fell.
How many layers is he
I
wearing?
can't tell the future any more than the next man.
Got a shirt and a vest, and it looks like he's got two jackets. He's got like a jacket on
Really
under
seemed
his
like you
trench
saw
coat.
it all coming.
Are you cold,
I'm sure
old man?
Masato's in a rage right now.
You need a scarf?
He must be losing
Some
his
hot cocoa?
mind. All his plans hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him. I never could help myself from giving in to his desires if he threw a fit.
Oh yeah, we talking about your son now? I was talking about your
It's
fashion.
been true since he
But
was a
anyway.
toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
Some things between a father and son never change.
But I can't afford to go easy on him anymore.
No?
He isn't aware that well before he was governor, the 6th chairman and Watase were considering dissolution. By the time he pressured me to sell out the Tojo clan, all that did was accelerate their plan. Now Masato knows what growing power tastes like. If I don't stop him before it grows too large for his throat, he'll choke on it. He'll lose everything. Everything he's built.
I just had a thought like the
I just
did I
don't
leave
want
the
to
oven
see
on
that
type
happen.
thought. Did I change the game before I started this stream?
Well,
have we been on like Spy Fox or whatever this whole time? Like, wait a minute, did I remember to do
Boss.
that? I don't remember. And I can't do it right now because we're in this cutscene.
Earlier, you
Terrible
said you
timing
don't have a title
to have that
anymore.
thought. Really taken away
So
from the
what's
weight
your
of this
plan from here on
cutscene.
out?
Like, wait a minute.
What are you gonna do?
Oops.
the 6th chairman and Watase knew that once their factions were gone, many of their men would lose their way with no Yakuza path to follow.
Can we like
That's
hurry up the
happening
cutscene
now.
so I can check my stream
So,
settings?
They want to find some legal
distracted
means
now.
to take in
Oh,
these
dear.
wandering souls who have nowhere else to go. I'd like to help them with that task.
You gonna take in the poor
I
ex
see.
Yakuza who don't know
Guess
what
you
to
do have
what to
total
do?
freedom to do whatever now, huh?
Yes. And the only thing I'm wondering is how am I going to kill the time? I think this is how every businessman must feel when he retires.
We still in the
Well,
freaking cutscene.
that being the case, can I go back to being in the Arakawa family?
Ichi, are you?
It's just... When I was working in your family, it was the happiest time of my life. I felt that way ever since you rescued me at 16. I mean it.
But how can you still, after I sent you to prison in Masato's place, for 18 years, after lying to you that it was for the family?
Well, I accepted that when I went.
And then, after all that you did, I shot you.
You sure
You
did.
only did that to give me a chance to keep living.
Oh, Dad.
No. All the chances you needed were inside you. Your own strength kept you alive. The truth is, I've never helped you at all. Not even once. You should hate me for all the things I've done. Why don't you?
Fine. If you really want to beat yourself up about it, then please let me back in the family with you.
Bro. That's sad. Sad dad.
Hey, Ichi. You were born at a soapland called Shangri-La, weren't you?
Yeah. So I've been told.
It's a hell of a story. One that's never sat well with me.
Huh?
What?
I dream about it, you know.
You dream about it?
Yeah. I dream that it's 40 years ago. On that cold New Year's Eve night. Akane is there. And she's about to give birth to her baby. She gives birth in Shangri-La. In the dream, it's Masato who ends up being born in that soapland.
No, come on. This is embarrassing.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. You've got a good heart and you're doing the best you can. It doesn't matter where you were born.
Thank you, sir.
I'm curious. Did you ever want to find your parents?
Good question. I don't really know. At this point, I've gotten pretty used to not knowing them.
You've gone through a lot. Not that I have any right to speak to you about it. Well, no point in dwelling on a dream. That's all it is, right? I can go the rest of the way from here. See you tomorrow, Ichi.
See you tomorrow, Dad! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Oh, I wonder what this is gonna be.
I like messages, so leave me one.
This is your cute voicemail,
This
and
is
now...
Hoshino for the Seiryu clan. Kasuga, you need to call me as soon as you get this. This morning, they found Arakawa's body in the ocean.
Dad? 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 Okay, well now it's time to see if I've been okay. I'm in the right game category. I really thought I might have been accidentally streaming this in the Spy Fox category this whole time. No, my past self had it together, and this has been, and we are streaming Yakuza Like a Dragon. Okay. Well, chapter 13. Wow, chapter 13, Coin Locker, baby. Oh boy, oh boy. It's getting real heavy now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rest in peace, Dad. See you tomorrow, huh? Well, here we are. Hey, it's Takabe. Hi.
My patriarch last night. Masumi Arakawa left Heian Tower alone.
so he must have been shot on his way home.
Any idea who did it?
I put my money on an Omi loyalist. Pretty sure I'd win that bet, too. Hell, there were shootings in Sotenbori, too. Attempts on Captain Watase and Daigo Dojima.
Are they okay?
Yeah. Apparently, they had some ex-Tojo legends with them. Can't ask for better bodyguards than that.
No kidding. And yeah, that does point to Omi retaliation.
Uh-huh. You and your pals should be careful, since you were on the Dissolution's front lines. The remnants will have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'll pass on the advice.
Oh, Ichiban, baby. Man.
Can't believe this shit anymore.
Ooh, okay.
The Omi wiped off the face of the earth, all because of the stupid Arakawa family. Idiots blew up their own inheritance. Their betrayal cannot stand, Sawashiro-san.
I think there's a gory moment coming up. Might want to be prepared to look away soon. I think this is the cutscene.
Remember how we used to be sister families with the Tojo clan? We had bases in Kanto and everything. Of course, the only reason we helped Arakawa-san push the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho in the first damn place was so our family would survive too. Because we're sick and tired of the Tojo demanding tribute money just to let us keep land we'd already been living on for years. If that had kept up, we would have been crushed, just like any other family without their own territory in Tokyo. That's why we work with Arakawa in spite of it being disloyal to the Tojo.
Exactly. And who's going to keep any of the promises Arakawa made? He promised once he was at the top of the Omi Alliance, he would promote us to the main family. Are we just supposed to accept that won't happen now?
Who are these angry old dudes?
Quit your belly aching. I won't let the Omi Alliance die. We'll just give it a new name. Like Kanto Senpai. I know we've caused a real shit show for you. But I promise we'll pay you back in full someday. For now, all of us are asking your forgiveness.
Why'd they make Ishioda look so cool? Got like a real cool design. Looks so edgy and like with the scar over his eye, the sunglasses. Like real cool edgy dude. Why'd they make him look so cool? Anyway, here are some funny suitcases for you. Random old dudes. Whoa, money!
Well, just
money for the random old
it's not
dudes.
like we're asking to cut ties to the Arakawa family. We'd like to keep things friendly, if that's possible.
Of course. After all, it was Arakawa who was the brains behind the betrayal. And now that he's gone, I'd say the score is settled. If you need us, our door is wide open for you. Second patriarch of the Arakawa family.
Thank you for your understanding. What?
What are you giggling about, Joe? What's so funny?
You think the score's settled? You backwater scumbags don't deserve to be called Yakuza.
Excuse me? You want to repeat that?
Sawashiro, you fuck. I can get the Arakawa family back on its feet without you. Easily, in fact. All I have to do is unite the Omi already here in the east.
You're way out of line. Arakawa fucked up. His captain should be on his knees right now.
Yeah, might want to look away in a minute. I'm pretty sure, this guy's about to have his eye poked out.
That's the kind of
so,
I can't fucking stand.
Only a few years ago, you were
Might
sucking
wanna
up to the Tojo
look
clan.
away.
Then Arakawa changed his colors, and there you were at his feet. Now he's dead, and you think you can pull the senpai card on me? Talk is cheap. The Yakuza way to lead is with bloodshed. The weak always fall in line behind the strong.
Yeah, might want to look away, might want to look away.
Among the men in this room, you represent the weak, and that goes for all of you.
Grody. Real grody.
I fully intend
blood.
to start a new chapter for
Okay,
the
so
Yakuza
the worst of it is over, I believe.
Alliance. I hope we can count
There's
on your
just some
support,
blood.
Senpai.
Senpai. Got blood on that guy's clothes. How rude.
What makes you think you have any right to pull that shit? You haven't known me very long, but I think I've made a pretty strong case here for what I'm capable of. Convince me.
Oh, you want a
I'm
kiss?
not the type of Yakuza who's gonna sit on his hands after his patriarch got removed. What's your point? Right now, I don't know if it was you or some other Kansai punk, but I will gut the man who killed him. You have my word on that. There will be no mercy.
The fuck are you saying? Every thug out there on the street knows that you killed your boss under Haoki's orders. You think picking a fight with me is your
the
ticket
drama.
to the big time? You see yourself as the guy on top at the dawn of a new age for the Yakuza. That ain't gonna fly.
Ooh, the drama.
Sure. I'll give you until I've rounded up all the stragglers in Tokyo to make your move. Until then, keep sucking on the Omi's dried up teats.
Sucking what? Sucking titties? Huh? Huh? Yeah, I think I will suck some titties. Oh, flashback. We're back here. Jubong remembering when he met his dad.
Sorry I'm late. You guys always go this hard on kids? Where's this brat of mine you say you've got?
Arakawa-san! The little fuck damn near took our guy out!
Ichiban having straight hair as a kid is so weird to me. Feels so wrong.
Somebody's gotta take responsibility.
I see. Well, how about a finger? I'll trade you my finger for him. Sound fair? I'll just borrow this.
Crunch. Whoa, that was gross.
All right then. Let's go, you little shit.
You little shit. So happy to hear that line again. Love that one. Who trying to blow up his phone?
I think that's your phone.
I don't want to answer my phone. I'm sad. Ugh.
This is Hoshino.
Sure.
Hi, Peepaw.
Okay?
No.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't sound okay. You eating well?
No.
Then start. A poor diet won't help with the grief. Meet me in Heian Tower.
What for?
That's the last place I saw Arakawa-san. I'll treat you to what he ate as his final meal.
Thanks, but right now
Just be there.
Gotta eat, Sonny. Get over here. Let me feed you.
I'll be waiting.
Grandpa behavior.
Chairman Hoshino wants to meet.
Yeah, at
Little
Heian
squad.
Tower.
Are you going?
Yeah. Maybe he'll tell me about Arakawa-san's last moments.
Okay, well that was a whole lot of cutscenes. That was a whole lot. Man. Man. Well, I only want to keep going for another like 20 minutes-ish. 20 minutes to half an hour. Now what? Got new part-time hero quests, let's go! I got new part-time hero quests, wahoo! Let's go beat some guys up. First I'm gonna save. Let's see. My final time on chapter 13. Yeah, about just a little less than 90 hours. Chapter 12 to chapter 13. Good video game. I like it. Let's go beat up some dudes. Let's go over here. I'm sad and mad and angry and sad because my dad died and I'm gonna go enact violence. Me and the homies are gonna beat you up because I'm sad! Love seeing the guys running behind me. So cute. So charming. So lovely. That's my guys. And Psycho's just standing behind, keeping her distance. I mean, she is running in heels, so... Who's that really tall guy? Hello. A whole bunch of guys here. Hey, are these guys bothering you? What cruel fate to be waylaid by villains on the journey to see my beloved! But hark! A noble hero will arise. Oh, dude, you didn't give me time to read all your text. Anyway, time to play part-time hero. My beloved and I were to meet not far from here, but some evildoers must have caught wind of it! Who is this nerd? Alright, dude, I'll beat these guys up for you. We don't need no heroes! No more heroes! It's kill or be killed! Damn, these guys are all real big. This guy's the Captain Cruncher. Oh, and there's the Undertaker, too. There's 4 of them. Oh, you're weak to this? Excellent. Boom. Oh, boy. Fire? Or perhaps pigeons? No, you're not weak to either of those. How about, this is this and this is that. I'm gonna hit them all with fire because then they might get burned. Dramatic. Super cool, wow. Alright, not bad. What can I do? I can hit them all with the orbital laser and just do that. I'm gonna hit him with an orbital laser just for fun. Just for fun. Let's do this.
Let's get nutty.
Yeah. Wow, Captain Cruncher is real strong. Wow, okay. What essence of searing? These are... I do kind of want to try this just to see it.
You're gonna get stomped.
I just want to see what this one looks like. We just cooking a nice little omelet? Oh, actually we're cooking this guy. Yummy, yummy. Delicious. Oh, he's been charmed. Excellent. I can focus my energy on this other guy. Yeah, sure, let's try this. Eat kitchen utensils. Delicious. I'll do ice spreader or perhaps some vampirism. Let's do vampirism. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Of course, he's no longer charmed. Always happens. You want to get busted? Heat Buster. Damn. Oh good, he's paralyzed. Get smash stepped. He's now charmed again. He's gonna be uncharmed like as soon as I attack him again. Let's grate him. That is gruesome. He's still charmed. Great. What do I want to use on him? Let's just do a regular old fire breathing. And he is no longer charmed. Of course, of course. Did I vampirism him again? Sure. I'm going to suck your blood. Yum, 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 yum. This guy's so tall. His shoulder is too high up. It just don't work. Bro, you're too strong. Bro, you're too strong. Cut it out. Let's grate him again. I'll skip it this time because we saw it already. And he did. Oh. My eternal thanks be with you. Mayhaps anyone can be a hero if they bear a heart of justice. I shall do my best to live by your example. Okay, bye.
With finesse.
With finesse. Done. Cool. Alright, we did that. And the next one is over here. Let's just go... I should head to a recovery spot first. Let's like loop over... Let's go here. This is like the easiest recovery spot to access. Treasure hunt. Gimme. I must pick up garbage from the ground. Yeah! There garbage for me over here? Nope. Let us recover. Delicious. And now, let's go beat people up again, perhaps? Let's go beat people up again. Let's go. Do. What a beautiful day. Making my way downtown. No, I don't want to fight you guys. Very good. Is there a funny item over here? Sometimes there is. Gotta check. Nope. Well, there's guys here. Mid-care. Hooray. No, nobody's here. It's fine. Oh, whatever. We'll fight you. Let's fight. Let's fight these dudes.
Here we go.
I got this.
Why does Psycho keep getting to move first? He didn't before. Don't know what determines the order. Attacks first. Let's use this move. Eat this! And there we go. That's all of them. Done. I can pick up some garbage. Yay! A half-eaten bento. I'm sure that's safe to eat. Totally fine. For sure. I am trying to avoid these random enemies. I don't want no random encounters right now. Behind here? Nope. Okay. Go. This guy's right about to turn this corner, huh? I don't want you. I want to go this way, but I don't want to fight those random guys. I want to fight the part-time hero guys. Got some twist fragrance to upgrade my style. Yeah, I've got all my stats at 10 out of 10 except for intellect. That's the last one. Maxed out all of it except intellect. Still not as smart as I could be. You know how it is. You know. Hello. Do you need a hero? Come on, hero. Come on, hero. I could really use a hand here. That must be my client.
Time to clean up.
Time to clean up. You think you're gonna crush me? That's cute. Alright, that's one guy knocked out.
I'm not backing down.
You want to fight?
What move do I want to use here?
You're gonna get stomped.
I want something that's good and strong against one enemy, because these guys are all too spread out. Or I could use orbital laser on them, but no, I don't want to use orbital laser too much. Whatever, let's do vampirism.
wanna fight?
You are weak to vampirism, huh? Well, here you go. Wow. Drank his blood within and left him in an inch of his life. Pigeons? Oh, you're weak to pigeons? Excellent. Let's watch this again. Might as well. I can check my phone. Alright, just the one guy left. Very good. Here we go, baby. Here we go. You wanna get slapped? Oh, missed. Slapped. Love it when they follow up each other's attacks. Helping out the homies. We did it. What I was done for. Guess a hero's gotta make a dramatic entrance. Alright, well, you're welcome. Goodbye.
With finesse.
With finesse. Done! Very cool. What is that? Is that a weapon I just saw? Is that a... Looked like... Okay. Hang on. Weapon. Oh yeah, I still have this. I don't need it anymore. I could totally sell it, but I like keeping it around, you know? It's just fun to have. What's this? Oh, it's a detective weapon. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of sabers. Oh, this is it's a katana, I see. Okay. I don't want to do like one more thing to wrap up. I want to play darts maybe, or I kind of want to do a round of koi koi just to show you all how good I am at koi koi. I've been winning so much and also losing a lot because that's the nature of gambling. Who are you? You have something interesting to say? Nothing new. Okay. Sometimes they have new things to say. There's been like, there was the mother and son where it was like, oh, my son needs to get a job, and then the son goes to Hello Work and it's like, oh, I'm so proud of my son, and the son's like, hey, that wasn't so bad, and there's like a whole little narrative going there. I don't feel like doing this battle. Can I just run away? Alright, good. I want these vending machines. Hang on. Just a second. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Treasure hunt. Anyway, let's avoid any more random encounters. Put on the funny amulet that says, don't attack me. Okay, please don't hit me. Thank you. That was very close. Da, 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 da. I keep wanting to sing the Daytona song because I usually play it when I'm at the Survive bar, and I didn't this time, but it's in my head anyway. Daytona. But no, we're not gonna listen to that right now. We're gonna go over here and let's say hi to this guy just for the hell of it. Hey,
You're here.
You're here. And get all these weapons that are just not good enough for me now because I'm so cool and epic and I got all my stuff upgraded. Could buy stuff here, but I don't need any of this. I could buy a gun.
Appreciate the business.
Alright, thanks, man. Let's play Koi Koi so you can see what I've been doing while I stay up too late all night and just rack up my hours in this game. I've also been playing Mahjong quite a bit, but I've kind of switched over to doing Koi Koi mostly. So I'm just gonna do a round of this to show what I've been doing with my time. Let's see what I can get here. I can get the boar, and I have the deer already, so that's pretty good. If I just get the butterfly card, then I've got the boar deer butterfly hand, which is worth 5 points, which is pretty good. But we'll see. We'll see if luck is with me. Get this poetry ribbon. Poetry ribbons are nice to have. Ooh, man, I wish I could get that. Is it crane? Ooh, I got the moon, baby! You take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. Oh boy. I want to keep this cherry blossom card just in case the special cherry, but well, I'm not gonna. Oh, okay. Well, there. That's good. I got poetry ribbons and moon viewing and variety. That's good. Look at that. 14 points. I ain't calling koi. I'm taking that. Oh, and I can get this card. That's a good one. I'll take this. Good to have some junk cards. It's a nice backup to just get junk cards, and then you can call junk and win with your one little point. I'm like obsessed with this silly little card game. Sure, give me those little flowers. Ooh, give me that deer. No. I'm close to having a junk hand, so that's pretty good. And this will straight up give me a junk hand if I go for this. I might as well. And then I can count that cup thing as junk, so that it gives me an extra junk point. And sure, I'll keep that.
No hard feelings, right?
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna take this. I'm like so epic gamer, so good at this card game. this little, mostly nicely automated card game. I like it. There's like a lot of these little mini games that, like this and Mahjong and basically all the gambling things, like I would not be so good at. Not that I'm even that good at them. It's mostly luck anyway, but I mean I've got my strategies. But what I'm saying is, if I had to play these in real life, it would be much more challenging. Look at that, I won. It's just so easily. That was like boring. Let's play one more.
Okay.
I won that one so easily. It was boring. I thought you were gonna get to see me get all gamer mad at my card opponent. Alright, neither of us are getting the boar deer butterfly, because I got the deer and they got the butterfly. Might as well take this. Oof, my opponent's doing well this time. Ooh, my opponent's almost got a junk hand. And they'll probably just take that and win. Oh, okay. Hey, I got poetry ribbons. I win. I'm taking my 1 point, and I get to be the dealer to start this time. Ooh, I don't have the best options here. I'll take this. Okay. Oof. Well, alright. Oh, that's mine. Thank you. Darn. My opponent is going to win with poetry ribbons. Yep. You gonna keep that? Oh, you're gonna call koi, huh? Now my stream audience gets to see what happens when you call koi. Gives you this dramatic music. my opponent has called coy because they think that they can get a better hand and win bigger. This also gives me a chance to potentially win if they can't get a better hand.
Junk.
Oh, I got junk, baby. Guess what? You're not getting a better hand. I'm taking my 1 point. This is fun. I like this card game. Which one of these should I take? I'll take this blue poetry ribbon. Oh, baby, I got both of those blue poetry ribbons. Ooh, but my opponent might win with 3 lights. That's a pretty good hand to win with. You better not. You better not. Oh, I got moon viewing. Hello. I win. Man, I've been lucky here. I will not play again, though. I should wrap up my stream. You see how I get stuck playing that over and over? Yeah. Yeah! Anyway, that's one of the reasons why I have so many hours in this game. Hang on, let's look again. Let's look again at how many hours I have in this one playthrough, which I must emphasize, this is one playthrough that I have not completed yet. I'm on chapter 13 out of 15, and I've played for 191 hours. And 80 something of those hours, like almost 90 of those hours, were on just chapter 12, and about 50 of those hours were just chapter 11. I'm like almost certainly gonna hit 200 hours before finishing chapter 13, unless chapter 13 is short, which I don't really remember how short or how long chapter 13 is. I don't know. We'll see. We'll continue next week. Next Sunday, more Yakuza. More violent video game for this holy day. My playtime on Steam is 220 hours. Because I have a little extra time in there from just having the game open and also from doing a little bit of like a test run before I started my stream playthrough. So yeah, my playtime is already over 200 hours on Steam. It's ridiculous. Wild. I got 69% of the achievements! Yeah! Nice, 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 nice! Woo! Hang on, I gotta take a screenshot of that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, hang on, real quick. First of all, I'm gonna save that, but then well, let me do this. Now hold on just a minute. There we go. Yeah! Yeah! 69%, baby! Nice, nice, nice! Anyway, that's gonna do it for the stream today. We are wrapping up. Come by my Discord server in a few hours. We're gonna watch some funny Easter-themed VeggieTales nonsense. Now this screenshot is covering my chat because it went to the top of my my thing. All my layers, all my items. But anyway, yeah, join the Discord if you want to join us for movie night tonight around 8:30ish. And we're gonna watch some funny Christian vegetable nonsense so that I can experience some funny Sunday school nostalgia from my Christian upbringing. But yeah, we got through some real interesting parts of this game. Oh my goodness, chapter 12 really throws a lot at you back to back. We started chapter 13. Very cool. This is a hell of a video game. What can I say? I love this game, and I will be playing more of it next Sunday, and in the meantime, I'm going to be playing more Ace Attorney tomorrow night, and I'm going to be playing more Spy Fox on Friday because we didn't finish it this past Friday. So I'm gonna see if I can get to the end of that funny kitty game. I played a little bit on my own time so that I could beat that silly pig at Go Fish. If you were here on Friday, you saw me lose repeatedly at Go Fish to a big old cartoon pig, which was terrible, but I beat him, and I got the funny Lucky Charm thing that we have to give to the sea captain. So we're gonna do that on Friday. So come join me on Friday to see more Star Fox. Star Fox? I meant not Star Fox. That's a different video game that I've never played. I meant Spy Fox. That's a different thing. They're completely different. Yeah, follow me on Twitter and stuff. I've got a link tree. You can find all my links. You can also find my YouTube channel there to watch my past streams so that you can see me lose at Go Fish to a pig in Spy Fox, which I almost said Star Fox again. I'm like doubting myself now. I was gonna say Spy Fox, but then I was like, wait, is that right? I had to take a second. Do I have anything else to say? I'm like all over the place right now. I think I'm just gonna end the stream. I think I will wrap up the stream and go have a little Easter dinner with my parents. Think my mom cooked some nice food for us. Shout out to my mom, who said it was okay for me to do my funny gamer stream and movie night and stuff on Easter Sunday. Yeah. I'll see you next time. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I hope you have a lovely week. I hope to see you tomorrow if you wanna join me for funny Ace Attorney. Yeah. I'll see you later. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.